Everyone, this Generation Crit, and today we're looking at the Brewmaster Monk versus DPS. Plus, I got 2 bonus clips, one against the Guardian Druid and the other one against the Protection Paladin. So, I actually managed to find those two, the last remaining class which I haven't dueled as. I'm not too sure about the Protection Paladin. The Protection Paladin I played against felt like he did too little damage. And I was actually impressed by the Guardian Druid. Obviously knew how to play Guardian Druid better than I did, because they actually managed to heal properly. So, I guess Guardian Druid isn't as bad as I thought. It's like it was like the same kind of duel as against the warrior. So, yeah, the cheers haven't changed in that sense, but I was really glad to find a Protection Paladin to see how it faces off against that. But I really felt like that Protection Paladin did way too low damage. But let's go into the gameplay and let's have a look at what happened. So first off, we face off against the rogue. The obligatory sap en dan into hun staan. Yeah, this rogue was no problem for me. Then a Vengeance Demon Hunter. You can see that I was using the different talents that I talked about yesterday. So this is where I used. It's like I didn't talk about the stats because people can just watch the video of yesterday. I know that a lot of people are like, okay, whatever. Nice that you use those. And if they are really interested in using them, then they can just watch back my previous video and here again. No problem. So the normal DPSs, like DPSs, I feel like DPS is way too squishy for tanks in general. It's like, you can almost can't, like one versus, it's like, it makes sense that the DPS can't 1 versus 1 the tank. But at the same time, like, please. You should be able to dent them at least. And that's what this one does. Look at my HP. I insanely doubled. I was like, what the fuck just happened there? But then in true tank fashion, I turned around and instantly started melting the rogue back. Get too greedy. Instead of using my 7 ability to soak up the orbs, I just run after the rogue and I accidentally shift out of my my spells. But get the kill anyway. So yeah, I was really impressed by that rogue damage. It was insane. Now off against a paladin. I'm just checking like if every DPS is the same squishiness and if there's any DPS that can actually handle me. And so far the only DPS that I've seen that can like actually kill you is like either a really good kiting mage, like a fire mage that I've seen like that was extremely good at kiting, or like rogues who kill you before you even, and like they kill you with like good RNG. So this rogue as well, it's like as you can see the amount of ton of amounts of debuffs that I have. So I can take so much damage, but then I managed to heal it back. You can actually see that I'm playing here. It's like I forgot to turn off my camera, but I still want to show this because this is actually, it was quite impressive how these guys did so much damage. And so here we're playing against a survival druid. And I have to say, like, get melted. It's like insane how quickly I just like 4 spells or something and I kill the person. I'm like, okay, a bit too much. And here against a mage, I was seeing like, see if this person can kite me. But then obviously it's gonna be really hard for him to kite me because guess what, I have rolls. So I just constantly roll after him, get a hit off. I feel like fire mage is better at kiting because they have like a disorient and stuff. It's like when I play against fire mage, they like CC me into oblivion, but this arcane mage can't do anything against that. And here we go face off against a guardian druid. Because this is interesting for people like who like tanks in general, like see how it faces off, because now I finally have a video where I actually play against, like now I have videos, clips about all the tanks now, just like the first class that I managed to do that with. Because Brewmaster monks and guardian druids are really rare. So, like tick off the Brewmaster because I ended that myself, so then I can face off against a guardian druid. So, this is gonna end me doing the commentary on the duels, because now you're just gonna see brawl fests. So, and I guess people can see that for themselves, so like I don't need to comment on those. So, enjoy, and I'll talk to you when the gameplay is done. you could see, as expected, the Brewmaster Monk managed to beat the Guardian Druid. DPS is no problem whatsoever. I was like impressed though by the rogues. That's why I included the rogues in the clips as well. It's like I was impressed by that damage. I was like, shit, I'm actually almost dying to DPS, and I was like impressed by the amount of damage that the rogues did. But apparently it was a really easy rotation. But I don't know. I just believe their word. And then the protection paladin, as you can see, it's like I felt like he was doing way too little damage, and I sped it up because it was like almost 50 minutes of duel because I couldn't kill him and he couldn't kill me, and then eventually he managed to win out because of the shields that paladin has. Because it's like I managed to almost kill him 3 times, but then he just bubbles and heals up again. It's like I feel like paladin should be more punished for using the heal. It's like, for example, like Brewmaster Monk. It's like I can't use that heal that effectively as a paladin. As paladin is like heal. I think they need to nerf. If they nerf that some, then it's a lot easier to kill the paladin. But I was surprised about how little damage this one did, because I remember my paladin when I played it did like shit tons of damage. So yeah, I'd still say paladin is top rank just because of the amount of now not so much. It's like this one just won on self healing alone. It's like he didn't even do that super much damage, he just won on self healing alone. So yeah, the tier ranks are still intact with paladin first, and that knight argue, and then Brewmaster Monk and Vengeance Demon Hunter below that, then Protection Warrior. It would like really like Protection Warrior and really close Druid. Although I think Druid and Protection Warrior are sort of on the same level. I feel like this Druid was a lot better than I was with Druid, so I guess if you play more like this person, Druid might actually edge out a little bit on Warrior. But yeah, overall, really impressed with the Brewmaster Monk. And I hope you guys like these Brewmaster videos, and I'll talk to you guys the next time.